Welcome to my podcast, Let Me Be Me, and here are my thoughts. Hello, everybody, and thank you to listening to my third episode of my English podcast. And this time I want to put a trigger warning because I want to talk with you about war. Because now with, I think with the European war in Europe, the world have more attention or get more worried about what's happening in Europe. But for me, I don't want to clarify in this, but in the same point, how the Western world is handling the different war around the continents, it's a shame to 100%, because our humankind created a different organization to try to handle the conflicts around the world. But what I can see is the status of the different kind of humanity, why racism is based, and how we can, or how we are handling the different countries around the world with the dynamics, how the weight is of the importance to help different countries to against like the Taliban, or against Boko Haram, or in Ethiopia the Tigray, and now with Ukraine and Russia. So in my research, what I had, I see all the time that the Ukraine war, it's directly adapted to every conflict what we can research. But what I can't see, it's that several websites don't mention Iran and what happened to Masa Amini, and that is really that's the point. In my opinion, it's definitely not okay, because Iran is at the moment also a country where we need to think about, and how we can help them in a different point, because Masa Amini got killed by the different police. It's like the police who is handling to that the women wears correctly the hijab and all that stuff, to kind of control the society over there. And at the moment, so many people get killed just because they are the opposition of the regime at the moment in Iran. And I can't see on the main website where we can Google some stuff, and how there's a list of several countries where at the moment are civil rights and civil rights movements, and also war happening. And you can see, I have here now a website where I can see where, in which countries are wars, and how long this was, when the war happening. And yeah, we have now everywhere in the world a war in each continent. And what I just can see most of the time, it's that we are, when the Western world is in danger, we put these countries on the highest point of assistance. And I definitely don't agree with that, because each country, we need to think about it, that we are one humanity. And in my opinion, we need to think about to help each country in a certain way, that we can assist them, and also the people who are suffering at the moment from these wars, to assist these people and help them to get through on a certain point because they're losing family members, and it's not just the importance of European people that they losing family members. No, around the world, people losing family members in the war, and to try to being against the regime in the certain countries. And when I see, like now here in that in Iraq, it's 1998. Since 1998, there's a war happening, and it's still really, really difficult to end this. And other parts in the world where it's like in the 90s or started in the 70s to being against this war. I don't know how to really have my words in this point, but the dynamics, what I can see is that we are not really aware what's happening in the world. Because at the moment, what's happening in the world is not that we just have everywhere on the continent a war happening. No, in the same time, our worldwide society getting more depressed, more upset with certain things, and how our politician handling worldwide this stuff. Because what the dynamics at the moment here in Europe is, I can tell it so far, that more and more countries going more to the right wing. So they voting for the right wing. Italy have now the right wing party on top. Denmark have it a few years ago, and still having the right wing on top. Then Poland, Hungary, they are all going back to the right wing. And if we're going through the Second World War, how the dynamics were in the world, and what happening in this state of mind, that we definitely going at the moment back to a time where soon or later something bigger happening, because someone tried to rule the world. And we need to be aware of that if we don't change our mindset for that, that it can be really, really difficult to how I can clarify that. To be honest, I don't want to go back to Hitler's time. So as a German, and how I grew up in Germany, and how our history is made, I don't want that. And I also see in Germany the right wing getting bigger and bigger, because each country get upset with the momentum politician, because they are all just not working for the society. They're just working for themselves and making a lot of bullshit, to be honest. And what I see here on the website, looking here, it's called Freedom and Questions, but it's a German website, and it stated 28 wars from 2021. So, and there is Iran not listed. And so we are definitely 29 or 30 wars worldwide what we have at the moment. And it's a shame that we have still conflicts like they started 10 years ago, and they are still happening, and we are not talking about it. And we are not being aware that so much war is happening in our world. And I think with my episode today, I just want to tell, or being aware, that we have several countries, even they are not in Europe, they're in Africa, they're in Latin America, they're in Asia, and I think actually no war in North America, but there are still civil things, civil rights movements who are working on a better society in each country. And like in my previous episode, when I was talking about the discrimination from homosexual people, it's like we have a long way to go to make a society where it's livable for a certain kind of people, because it's still a huge discrimination. And in this, with the war topic, we can see definitely how the media is, of course, in my opinion, manipulating us and making a certain way of importance to each country. So, if a country is in a global south, it's less important than when a country is in the global west. And this is a huge mistake, because actually the most things what we get in our western world coming from the global south. And where are the most rich people? The most rich people are in the western world. So, and if we have the dynamic like that, and how the war and how our society is suffering because we putting our European mind on societies where it's not needed at all, but we try to interfere and we try to assist in certain points just because of resources. So if a country have a really good resource like oil, or like what else, like lithium or something like that for our phones and all that, we making more importance to our economy and to our resources than to the people who are suffering. So if a country don't have anything special for our western world, then we are not really interested to assist them at all, because they have no need to that. And this is a shame that we in our western mind thinking like that, or that humankind thinking like the importance of a value of a human being. And in that point, for me, it's just sad how we handling the worldwide society, because if we don't can see the bigger picture in all and clarifying where is more importance to each country, but exactly we need to think about that everybody have the same importance to each other, then the firstborn child what is coming today, like that. If we not have a change of our mind, and I'm not sure if you the point what I just said, you understood it, because yeah, sometimes it could be confusing in my mind, but um the yeah, I just want to say that we need to have the importance for each human being and not just for certain human being. And of course, our society is made by that, and our society grow by that. But we definitely, to save our world, to save humankind, and to have a better society to live in, we need to rethink our human being on earth, that we are one, that we are one humankind. We are not in separated races. We are have this, all the same blood, and that we need to assist each other in the same way we are doing for, in this opinion, to rich people. They can do everything what they want, they can buy everything what they want, they can manipulate everybody if they want to, but we need to assist the people in our society, and this is the worldwide society, that everybody have the same chances, everybody have the same value for each other, and not to creating more and more lower class and higher class. um yeah, so I would now just say here the countries, what I see on the website. Of course, research by yourself all the time, because what I'm saying is not 100%. I just research by myself, and I'm not to 100% sure if all the lists I see are correct or not, but it seems valid. It's stated world wars from 2021. So, and the first one is Colombia since 1964, Chile since 2021. So last year, 2 years ago. Mali since 2012. Nigeria with Boko Haram since 29. Cameroon, Ambazonia since 2018. Central Africa Republic since 26. Democratic Republic Congo since 25. Ethiopia with Tigray since 2020. South Sudan since 2010. Egypt, ES since 2013. Somalia since 1988. Mozambique since 2019. Ukraine since 2014. Turkey since 24. Syria since 2011. Iraq since 1998. Israel, Palestine, Gaza since 2021. Yemen, the Houthi since 2014. Afghanistan since 1978. Pakistan with the Taliban since 27. Pakistan, Balochistan since 2021. India, Kashmir since 1990. India, Naxalitin since 1997. Indonesia, Papua since 2021. Myanmar since 1948. Thailand since 2004. Philippines since 1970. And last year also with Masa Amini, Iran. So probably there are some countries missing. I don't know, but this is what I see here in on the website I'm on. And I will research also a website in English where we can see and where I can put it on my link tree in my Instagram account. My Instagram account called Let Me Be Me podcast. So if you want to follow me, I'm really happy about that. And like I said before, please research by yourself as well. If you're interested to know these certain things and to know more about this the different stuff, please research. If I did any mistake in this, because it's a hot topic, please let me know. I have also an email address, what you find here on my podcast. You can write me an email if you're interested, and then I can update in my text for this episode the information and correct it. So thank you very much to listen to my podcast. I wish you a wonderful day. If it's cold, please make your hot coffee, a hot chocolate, or have a nice walk in the sun and dress you up really warm. If it's warm, enjoy the day. And yeah, thank you for listening, and hear you soon again.